Welcome to the unboxing of the Redmi Note 11. There we go, our phone is ready to use, but first I want to focus on the accessories. As you can see, first we can find a very big charging brick, which is going to allow you to fully charge your phone from 0 to 100 in about 50 to 60 minutes. And then of course we have our cable, the typical cable that comes with every single phone. In this case, we have a USB-C to USB 2.0, and in the secret cabinet, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to miss, we have a pair of earbuds. Of course, they're not wireless, but they are free and they come included with the box. So thank you, Xiaomi. And last but not least, I want to focus on the instruction box because it actually comes with a little surprise. As you can see, if we open it up, we're going to find a SIM ejection tool, which is very typical. And of course, the manuals and instructions that come with every phone. But it also comes with a case for the phone, included with a box for free. That being said, now I want to give you my first impressions with the phone in hand. And the first thing that comes to mind is that the back looks very good. The matte finish they've done, it looks good. I really like it. It's also a very lightweight phone, but it's ergonomical too. It doesn't feel like it's gonna slip out of your hand. So my first impressions with the phone are very good. I'm very happy with it. Now it's time for the cable test. Okay, I like it. It's a satisfying click, which means the phone is well constructed. Okay, it's been a couple of hours since I started using the phone and I already have a lot to say. I really like the design. It's simple, it's elegant, and it looks very good. The back is made out of plastic with a matte finish, very soft to the touch. And the sides are also made out of plastic, but here it has a glossy finish, which makes the phone very easy to hold in your hand. It's kind of like the best of both worlds where, it's a good looking phone, but it's also a practical phone. And it feels very smooth. It opens social media apps in no time, and it can run them no problem. I have not experienced any lag or dropped frames. If you want to play casual games, it's the same story. They open fast, and they play at a decent frame rate. But what if you want to play more demanding games with the phone? Well, that's a different story. Because although you can play them and have a good experience, the graphical settings are going to have to be on medium or even low. And this is very expectable on a phone this price, but it also has to do with the fact that this phone only has 4 gigs of RAM. There's another version of the phone that comes with 6 gigs, and from what I've heard, that one is a lot better for games. Like what I've done here in low settings, the 6 GB version can do in medium or even high. So if you're trying to play games on your new Redmi Note 11, remember to go for the 6 gig version. My favorite feature about the phone is definitely the display. It looks very good, it's an OLED panel, it has 90 Hz, and something that blew my mind is that it has 1000 nits of brightness. For reference, this is my iPhone XS Max, which was a $1,400 phone when it came out, and it only has 620 nits of brightness. 1000 nits is absolutely crazy for a phone this price, and it's going to allow you to use the phone in direct sunlight with no issues, even at 12 AM when the sun is right above your head. The display still looks bright. It's insane. And then we have the camera, cameras, because we have 4. As you can see, there's one at the top, which is the main camera, the wide angle lens. And then there's 4 smaller cameras at the bottom, which, serve various different purposes. The first one is the ultra wide lens, and it looks very good. It's an 8 megapixel sensor, and It's what you would expect on a phone this price. I especially like the video performance. I don't really know why, but the ultra-wide camera takes better video than any of the other 3 cameras. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense because, the good one, the one at the top, should be the better one in every way, in photo, video, everything. But my experience has been that the ultra-wide camera takes very stable, very good looking video, even better than the main lens. Which, although what I just said, is definitely the best camera on the phone. It has 48 megapixels, and you can definitely notice an improvement in definition, detail, and color over the ultra-wide. Then we have a very mediocre 2 megapixel zoom lens, which you should not use unless you absolutely have to. It's so bad, you can get better results by zooming in a little bit from the main lens than using the zoom lens. So you should really never use that camera. And last but not least, we have a macro lens to capture a lot of detail in very small objects. It's also 2 megapixels, but I wouldn't say it's a bad camera. Although it's a very specific camera for a very specific use case scenario, once you need it, it's great to have. Definitely by far the biggest strength on this phone is the display. It's a very, very good display, and I was very surprised to see that it comes with all of these features on a $200 phone. Because sure, there's $200 phones with an OLED panel, and there's $200 phones with 90 Hertz, and there's $200 phones with 1000 nits of brightness. But to have all of those things together on a $200 phone is actually insane. So if you want your new phone to have a very good display, this is your best option by far, which right now, if you hurry, you can actually get with a small discount on Amazon. You'll find a direct link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.